Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my honor to introduce Vice Admiral Brad Cooper.
Your Excellency, good morning, Ambassador, distinguished leaders, great to have you here, and so many friends to celebrate, I believe, a very special occasion. As was just mentioned, the United States recognizes and honors, with emphasis on honors, those of our friends who make a substantial contribution to not just our relationship, but multilateral relationships. And today, we will honor my good friend, Sheikh Mubaarak, with the highest award that the United States can give. In a perfect world, we would have done this last year. But as you might imagine, because it has to be approved by both our Secretary of State and our Secretary of Defense, it takes a little while for it to get approved. But thank you for the patience and for joining us today. If I could just make mention of the good Commodore's contribution. I've been in the Navy for 35 years, and I can tell you I've never served with another officer who singularly made such a significant impact on our bilateral relationship and the multilateral relationship in the region, and I'll tell you why. Obviously, our two countries enjoy a decades-long strategic relationship that's very strong, and we're so proud of that. But at the mill-to-mill level, I think this is where our real strength is. I had the honor to serve with the Commodore as he was my advisor, but he was first a commander during my previous assignment, and we were able to forge new relationships. We were able to advance technology. We were able to integrate regional partners among GCC countries, particularly here in the Arabian Gulf. There's credit to be spread among many, high credit to the Commodore, and I mean that with great sincerity. Yeah. And in sum, if I think about all the people with whom I've served, that we've served over many decades, I would be hard-pressed to name a single individual who made such a profound impact on peace and security. And so I'm so honored to be able to take a moment here today on behalf of our Secretary of Defense and Secretary of State to recognize him for this. It's a big deal. This is a very rare moment to recognize another officer from another military. And I'm so proud to share it with you and all of his friends.
Thank you, Admiral Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the Legion of Merit to Commodore Sheikh Mubaarak Ali Al-Sabah by Vice Admiral Cooper. Attention to orders. The President of the United States of America, authorized by an act of Congress, July 20th, 1942, has awarded the Legion of Merit Degree Officer to Commodore Sheikh Mubaarak Ali Al-Sabah, Kuwait Coast Guard, for exceptionally meritorious service as Commander, Combined Task Forces 152, Assistant to the Commander, United States Naval Forces Central Command, on matters of regional integration, and as a senior official of Kuwait's Ministry of Interior, from February 2019 to October 2023. Commodore Al-Sabah's contributions to regional maritime security and stability strengthen relationships between the United States Navy and coalition partners in and around the Arabian Gulf. He increased the flow of information and the sharing of technologies related to emerging maritime domain awareness. Commodore Al-Sabah supported 30 bilateral and multilateral exercises, facilitated 55,000 operating hours of unmanned surface vessels and artificial intelligence, and directly contributed to the United States Naval Forces Central Command's goal of establishing the world's first partner nation fleet of 100 unmanned surface vessels. Commodore Al-Sabah's superior effort, outstanding leadership, and personal initiative reflect great credit upon himself, the State of Kuwait, the Ministry of Interior, and the Kuwait Coast Guard. Signed, the Honorable Carlos Del Toro, Secretary of the Navy, and the Honorable Lord J. Austin, Secretary of Defense.